Greetings and welcome back to another video of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Today I want to show you 6 more builds that you can use for early ladder to start farming your gear, farming your runes, farming everything that you need. And these builds again will be builds that perform well on a budget, with budget gear, with early starting gear that you will find while leveling, or that you can make with early runes and rune words that you can find at Nightmare or at Early Hell. Also, these builds are able to farm specific lucrative areas, they progress well into mid-game, and in general they are strong early game builds. And again, check the links in the description below to get more information on each of these individual builds. This video will be an overview of 6 more builds to give you a little taste, to give you inspiration and ideas on what character build you can start with the upcoming ladder, or if you're just starting out as a new character in single player or whatever. These builds are great for that, and let's get right into them. So first up is the Summon Druid, which is a very great ladder starter and also a very good character build to play through the game, since his summons will do most of the damage and also tank all the damage from the monsters. This is a very safe build. And you can also supply a little bit of support as a werebear with Shockwave, for example, or equipping a Harmony Bow to provide an additional aura to your summons. I have a video about that in my channel, so you can check that out. But you can build it all different sorts of ways, just how you like it. You can also go full Shockwave, Maul, and do more damage than just support with the stun. So there's a bit of versatility in this build, and you can enjoy it the way you want it. And bring your summons and your druid to almost any area in the game. And just be pretty decent, even in a budget gear. And that's why the Summon Druid is on this list. Next up is the Poison Necromancer with its main skill Poison Nova, supplemented by lower resist to get the poison resistance of your enemies even lower and deal more damage, or even break some immunities with that. And of course, Corpse Explosion after you get 1, 2 or more mobs dead, then you can use Corpse Explosion and dispose of a whole group, which is always a very good tool in the kit of the Necromancer. You can also supplement this with a Clay Golem, for example, but most of your points will go into Poison Nova and the synergies of Poison Dagger, Poison Explosion I think it is, and Corpse Explosion. So the rest of your points can go into Clay Golem, and of course 1 point low resist if you cannot get it like through your Necromancer shield or your wand or something. So overall this is a very good build which can early on farm Chaos and Travincal, so that's why the Poison Necromancer is on this list. Next up is the Hydra Sorceress, which is similar to the Blizzard Sorceress, a great boss killer, for example for killing Mephisto over and over, for mode tricking him as you see here. But you can also go to like the Stony Tombs and just wreak havoc there with your Hydras, with your Fireball. It's insane amounts of damage, but be aware that this is a single elemental build for the most part. You could also go like Frozen Orb and Hydra and be dual elements and just play through the game like this. But if you want the maximum damage, then you want to max out Hydra, Fireball, Firebolt, Fire Mastery, and there goes 80 points already. So keep that in mind. If you are target farming like Stony Tombs and Mephisto, then it is a great build to be fast and efficient with the Hydra Sorceress. Coming up on number 4 is the Fist of the Heaven Paladin, which is now a very great build, very powerful against undeads and demons. It can, for example, farm Travincal very early on, but it can also farm Chaos Sanctuary in a budget build if you like that. If you are one that likes to farm Chaos Sanctuary, then the Fist of Heaven Paladin might be for you. It uses the Fist of Heavens, of course, the Holy Bolts that coming out of it, but you can also separately use Holy Bolts if you like, and you can use the Conviction Aura to further lower the lightning resist of the enemies. But you can also use like a Meditation Aura to give you mana regeneration. You can also use a Redemption Aura to soak up the corpses for regeneration. So there are different options as for the aura, but mainly you will be obliterating demons and undeads from a safe distance, which makes it even safer than the Hammerden build. Then we have an old classic, which is the Lightning Trap Assassin, which is a very safe build again, because her toolkit just allows it, with Cloak of Shadows, with Mind Blast, with Burst of Speed, running around, laying traps. It's a very great build if you want to do cows early. Because of the corpse explosion, you need to get these first couple kills with lightning sentry, and then your death sentry will, with corpse explosion, kill the whole group. You can also farm other areas with that, of course, but you have to be aware that you won't be as efficient in areas where there are a lot of lightning immunes until you have infinity, of course. But we're talking here about budget, about starter builds, and this is a great build to farm, for example, cows with. You can also mix in other traps like the Fire Blast, for example, for some fire damage to dispose of lightning immunes. So it's a versatile build, and it has supplemental fire and physical damage to be able to deal with lightning immunes. Last but not least, another lightning damage build, the Lightning Fury Javazon, which is a great cow level farmer. Even in a budget gear, you just need javelins. They don't have to be unique, they don't have to be rare, they can just be blue, they can even be white, because Lightning Fury does tons of damage only with the hard points invested into it. Also, you can supplement this by Charge Strike, which helps you against bosses and super uniques and uniques, and Valkyrie if you want to have a little bit of a tank in sticky situations. So if you like to farm cows and you want to do that early on in an efficient manner, then the Lightning Fury Javazon might be the choice for you. So this was it for 6 builds that you can use come ladder start very early on to farm specific areas that are lucrative to farm, like level 85 areas or Travincal or cows. These 6 builds are not in a particular order. It does not resemble a power level, it's just numbered from 1 to 6, so keep that in mind. You have to find for yourself what builds suits your playstyle best. And again, check out the links in the video description below, where I will be linking all the individual build videos to all the 6 builds that you have seen here in this video. So be sure to check that out. Also, let me know in the comment section below what your favorite build is and with what build you will be starting the first ladder of Diablo 2 Resurrected on April 28th. And with all that being said, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you got some value out of it, maybe some inspiration on what to play when Diablo 2 ladder starts. And if you did, and if you like this content, please leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I will be making more Diablo 2 videos in the future. And until then, good luck, have fun, and goodbye!